Hello, Longboarding Mom. Today I'm going to discuss first aid kits. I've got my husband's bug out bag, my bug out bag. I just lost a piece. Anyway, the reason why I want to talk about first aid kits is because yesterday I was watching a live and one of the mods had an emergency and she was prepared, but she said that she felt like she needed some practice and a little bit more preparedness and stuff. I had this same exact experience. This is kind of weird that this is happening because I was on another feed and somebody else had cut themselves and they didn't have a first aid kit and they weren't as prepared. So my story is my son, he's one of those that when he gets hurt, he runs wherever he needs to go to get fixed. When he was little, he crashed and burned on his bicycle and boom, he ran back to our house. My dad was riding with him and all of a sudden my son's here and I'm like, where's everybody else? And my son's bloody and stuff, but that's not the story. This happened last week. He was out with his friends and stuff and they go out in the woods and stuff and visit and everything. And they were coming home in the dark and one of the kids had a glass bottle. He tripped and fell and broke the glass bottle and sliced his hand pretty bad. So my son, he was with a couple of other friends. My son gave him his sweatshirt, took off running to our house because we've got first aid kits. And so he wanted to be ready for when his friend got here. So that all we had to do was just bandage him up. He did probably needed stitches and stuff, but, and I don't recommend this. They just did super glue. He's a boy. So we live out in the woods. It's on the hand too. So it's just a difficult place to actually get stitches, So, and he's a football player. He wants to play football, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they did super glue. But when he got here, we had our first aid kits. I have a bleed control kit on my bug out bag. My husband has a first aid kit on his bug out bag. They just unsnap from the bags. So if you need them, they come off really, really easy and stuff. So here is, I'm going to try to, without knocking the camera over, I'm going to try to get this bag out of the way. This we found on Amazon. It straps right onto the bug out bag. It's got, my husband knows the names of all these little things. I just snap right on and stuff. It's got the little thing. This one is the actual first aid kit. It's got all the band-aids. It's got gloves. I'm not going to go through the whole thing and stuff. I threw in Q-tips. Gloves, wraps. This is like a splint. You can get online and find different types of first aid kits and stuff and add to them. So that is that one. And I'm definitely going to add more to my bleed out kit because this is mine. I took my little patches off. They're in my car. The little patches, they're Velcro, so they're up in my car. And this one isn't as big, but it's just as important and stuff because it has the checkoff list. It has everything you need for bleeding out and stuff. Compress, tourniquets, emergency blankets, scissors. It has everything in it. I got this one also off of Amazon. I want to say, 30 or 40 bucks for this one and the same for that one. Well worth both of them. And they go on our bug out bags and our bug out bags are next to the door. So, and any emergency, we have it ready for us and stuff to go. I have little first aid kits in every vehicle and stuff. I do need to get more band-aids and stuff to put in these to, because I don't think there's a lot of band-aids and I don't want to waste all the good stuff for little cuts and minor things and stuff. So this, I will try to find the links and put them down in the description box and stuff for both of our first aid kits and stuff. good investments. Don't invest in a cheap one thinking that it's going to help you and stuff when you need it. If you are way out in the woods like we are and stuff, you never know what type of emergency you're going to run into.